Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have issues. Haha. Get it, guys? Am I funny? Why am I filming on my phone? I have issues. I thought we've already established this. Let's get on with the YouTube video. Oh snap, it's a sketchbook tour. Oh yeah. So, this sketchbook lasted a good 3 or 4 months, and this was me messing around with watercolors and being interesting. And this book looks so weathered, and I love it. So, let's get started. Ooh snap. These are all gems from Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe. Did I mention I love Steven Universe? This is a ruby design that I made, and I actually changed this one later on in my life. And it's like really cool and interesting and fun. This was a sapphire that I also made from that. These were both part of another sketchbook, but I wanted to redraw them and add them into this thing. This is also a pearl, an aquamarine, and a zircon that were also originally supposed to be part of this, but I don't think the zircon stayed. I should really do something with that. Next page. This is the fusion between the ruby and the sapphire to make a garnet kind of thing. And I don't think this is the actual final design for the garnet, but I really like how it came out. There's also the zircon and the pearl fusion in the corner, which I think that was the original intention for that zircon, but I don't know. This is a fancy thought. This was me messing around with Tombow brush pens that my sister had, because this is around the time when I lost almost all my alcohol-based markers, and I was like, I need to replace them with something. So I tried doing watermarkers. As you can tell, it did not turn out very well. So yeah, next. This is a doodle challenge that me and my friend did because we were bored. And I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. And also like, I followed this person on Instagram because they were really nice. And also this, and this. These are like 3 people that I know. So yeah, they wrote their Instagrams on here. More concept art for the pearl and zircon fusion. I don't really know whatever happened to it. I think it just like slipped out of my memory after a while. Me trying to make my own design for White Diamond from Steven Universe. If you haven't noticed, I like Steven Universe a lot. So like, yeah, next page. These are 2 reoccurring characters that I always have in my sketchbooks. It's Ace and Ray, but like over time, their designs have been constantly changing. So like, these aren't the final designs, and I don't think there will ever be final designs for these characters, because they are my babies. Babies. I think this is from Coco. Yeah, this is when I saw the trailers for Coco and I was like, yo, this seems like a decent movie. It was a great movie. I cried. This is a character that I was trying to doodle inside of my class once, and like, I have the piece of paper from my notebook that I just ripped out, and I thought it was a really good idea, so I redrew it here. And then I added a couple of things, like the idea that she will fall apart and turn into a little fire person. Yeah, she's a little patchwork doll that I like. She also has a bunny rabbit. This is me practicing with calligraphy pens for the first time. It did not turn out very well. Also, I told you, I can never keep their designs consistent, and I will never stop changing it. Even more Danganronpa fan art. I think this was just me trying to mess around with watercolors and like trying to make pink out of red. And as you can tell, it did not work out very well because she has a very muddy pink. But I like these characters and how they came out. Yeah, Danganronpa. These are my designs for characters from Yandere Simulator. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it very well. I'm not Japanese. So yeah, these are like all my like canon designs for them, because I think it would be really cool if they had like height differentiation and that kind of thing, and it would be really cool. I also redesigned a couple of the characters because like I didn't like their designs, but I don't know, it's up to you. Look at this alien boy. Look at this alien boy. I told you, I can't keep their designs consistent. Edgy art to be edgy. I don't know. mindless doodles that I like. Even more mindless doodles that I like. Okay, so I made this really pretty watercolor painting, like, at home, and I was having so much fun with it, and it was super nice. But, since I'm really stupid and I don't know how paint works, I closed the notebook, and these 2 pages are just have, like, the reminiscence of, like, that old painting. And you can see the concept art for the painting, like, right here, and a little bit right here. And it was supposed to be, like, a plague doctor in, like, a beautiful, like, explosion-y thing. But you can't see that anymore, because it's all been, like, rubbed away and destroyed. So, next page. I'm telling you, their designs just keep changing, and I will never be able to keep it consistent. I don't know what my problem is. This is when I actually tried to make, like, 100% concrete designs for them, but I tried to turn it into a comic, which never actually worked. There's also, like, 2 characters in here in the background that are, like, references to other characters that I have, because they're really cool. Yeah. And you can see that a couple of the characters right here are supposed to be references to characters that I have. So yeah, maybe I'll expand on those characters later, but yeah, you can see, like, even more line art for them. Her name's Rachel Vasquez. Her name's Rachel, his name's Ace. They're, like, yeah. Also, Vasquez is a name from Jonan Vasquez, because, like, he's my favorite comic book artist, because he does edgy comic stuff. And I'm a teenager, so don't judge me. This is concept for, like, this is concepts for an idea that I had where me and my friends recreate... I can't talk. This is concepts. These are concepts for an idea that me and my friends had where we recreated A Christmas Carol, but instead of having it all, like, traditional and stuff, it would just be us messing around with an old guy. Jellyfish paddleboarding. Really cool. These are even more designs for the whole night, like, these are even more designs for A Christmas Carol that we had. Like, my idea for the Ghost of Christmas Past, since his form was constantly changing, it would be this thing. But then when they removed the cloak, it would be this guy. It would be this boy. This schoolboy. And he wouldn't have visible legs. So yeah, I like these. These were good. I want to keep these. Even more mindless doodles. I saw people in my class for acting, and I was like, ooh, wow, they have cool designs. So I just kept them. This is a character that I uploaded on Instagram before. I think this is just me trying to draw my outfits during the seasons. Winter, autumn, spring. And I don't think I actually added summer, which is weird. Boom. Gemstone design, because I thought this would be a cool idea with a weird, like, diamondy chest thing. Merry Christmas and Inkbleed. This was supposed to be a sketch, but then, like, I really liked it. But all the ink, like, from the other page just seeped through, and now you can't even, like, barely see what it says. So, yeah. Look at these 2 characters. I told you, I can never keep them consistent. More bee and puppy cat. A little bit more added to the whole comic idea. Little Red Riding Hood and an ugly, ugly wolf. I tried to draw a wolf for the first time. And I didn't have a reference. You can tell. This is my evil nurse character. She's from like a very toxic society or something. I don't know. I like it. Magic! I'm left-handed, so I never really like try to draw straight up like this, because it hurts when you try to draw like this. So a lot of my actual like finished pieces are going to be like this when you see it. And I don't know why, but I just wish that books didn't hurt. This is me trying to solidify the designs for the two characters. As you can tell, it never worked. Okay, so I made this hairstyle, and I thought it looked super cool, but I hated I made this hairstyle, and it was super cool, and I friggin' loved it. But when I tried to replicate it, things went really, really bad. This is me trying to make my own Danganronpa thing. It had a whole description behind it, but like, I don't think it worked out very well. And it was supposed to be like... Zoom out! Ah! Dead body! Dead body! Ah! This is a room design that I would really want to have. And I think it was supposed to be the design for the twins' room, but I don't know at this point. But it had ink bleeding through, so I can't even use this anyway. I got bored, and I had one of my friends teach me how to draw a certain pattern. I tried to use the pattern on their jacket, but it didn't come out very good. So, she'll just be forgotten forever. And these are the Mana Cubs again. I tried to redo their design because I didn't like the design for the watercolor one, and this was me doing in more markers, because I finally found my markers at this point. So, yeah. This was around the time when I got a new pen, and I think it was like a chiseled pen, because it came out super well, and I friggin' loved it, and how the lines looked on it, and it turned out to be one of my favorite pens. The only issue was, it took forever to try to write with it, or do anything. See, this is me trying to draw the two twins with this pen, and I was barely able to do their hair and their faces, and like, yeah, I can't, but I wish. This is me trying to do thin line art for the first time. I like thin line art. I want to try to do this more often. My version of Chewy Bunny. Echo Gillette. Look her up. Me trying to do 3 different mediums. Graphite, colored pencil, and pen. I personally like the graphite one, but I don't know. My version of gender-bent Joker and Harley Quinn. I wanted to put an interesting background behind them, but I couldn't do it. I like it though. I really do. More concept art for a Danganronpa thing, a scrum debate, and I friggin' loved it. This was a good scrum debate. I don't know what it was for, but I liked it. This is what happens when you put Barbies in a microwave. This is me trying to do edgy comics. Mommy, can I ask you something? Yes, dear? The world is all fiction, blah, 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 edgy. Pfft, stupid daughter. Go home. I don't remember the actual words for... I don't remember what was actually supposed to be put for this. But it was supposed to go along the lines of that. Me trying to do the anime art style and failing so badly. And I think that's the end of this. And this is the last page. This was supposed to be for a song that I wanted to write called 12 Days After Christmas. And I'll try to put the song somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know if I will. And that is it. Thank you for watching the sketchbook tour video. If you like it, Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, do all that jazz that you really want to do. And yeah, bye.